there folks, it's Chet from Tag Along with Chet. As you can see, I'm sitting in my hangar office and there's a Chinook blowing outside. You might be able to pick some of it up on the mic. Now unfortunately I don't have the mic that I normally have. I guess I left it at home or something, but I've got my camera here in the office in the hangar, and I'll just have to use the microphone which is on the camera. Anyway, it's not that cold out. It's about 7 or 8 degrees outside, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what I've done in order to pull my airplane into the hangar during the times when it's kind of slippery outside and I can't push it. Sometimes what happens is when I use the tractor and it's a lot of ice out there, the tires just skid away. It's kind of tough even with the tractor. Pulling it, it's not too bad. I can get it out a good part of the way, but other than that, it usually gets hung up on a little bit of ice, and it doesn't take much, and then you got to get the shovel out. Now, what I've got in the back of the hangar is a winch. It's a 12-volt winch. Anyway, I'm just going to finish off my coffee here, and I'll go into the hangar and I'll show you what I'm trying to accomplish here. These are the ones Mummy made. You like these? Did you want one of these? I don't know if they're allowed to have these. These got, I don't know what they got in them. They're really good. I'll see you in the hangar. My winch, which I've got mounted on one of the posts from the back part of my hangar, and it goes up into the that here. Now this is a remote. It's got the antenna. It's just like a garage door, and what I have is one of these. I don't know if you can see that. And I just push one of these buttons, and it either goes in or out. And I just attach that to the back of the tie-down ring on the back of the aircraft and pull it in. Now you got to be careful when you do pull it in that you pull it in straight. Don't pull it in on an angle. It's got to be straight, lined up, because you don't want to start bending your airplane, because that can happen. So you got to be very careful. Okay, so I've got the battery hooked up now. This is an old aircraft battery I've got here. So this is the power cable that goes down to this junction box here, and out of that is the receiver box to activate the motor when I use my remote control. Now the next thing is you've got to keep this battery charged. So what I have is a solar panel, just a very small one, and you can buy them at Canadian Tire, or I don't know, for you folks down south, what's that place called? It's the same as Princess Auto Parts here. I can't recall. Anyway, I know I've been there many times, but I can't recall the name of it. But I'm sure they've got them, and they have a regulator on it that shuts off as soon as the battery is charged. It just won't charge anymore then. So what I do is I take the clip from the end of the solar panel, which is wired up up in the window. I'll show that in a sec. And of course I click that on there, and I click that on there. So there you go. Now that battery is just going to be trickle charged by solar. The solar panel is located up by a window here. So there's a solar panel, folks. It's not very big. There's my hand. Okay, so you can see it's just a small solar panel. It's a Coleman, and you can see all the data And I have it hanging in my window, right in the top right hand corner of that window. So the wire runs down the wall and it terminates here, positive and negative. And that's what charges that battery. It just keeps it trickle charged. This is the cable end. It just fits on the bottom of the Cherokee under the tail there. As I said before, be very careful though when you do pull it in. You don't want to pull it in on an angle. You don't want to do anything to create any bending type thing. It's got to come straight back. The possibility of doing some damage to the aircraft is real. So like I only use it in a pinch with the ice and snow that's sometimes out there. So I pull it straight in. So anyway, that's it, folks. That's what I've been playing around with. You could probably hear the wind outside. I don't know. It is starting to blow out there pretty good now. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.